So I've been part of this community now for 2 years. I'm a mama. I have a 3-year-old boy who you might be able to hear chirping away in the background. And, you know, I've been pretty fortunate in that we decided that I would be a stay-at-home mum until him and any subsequent children went to school. But trying to do that on one income and, you know, also not to mention the loneliness and isolation I was feeling. And also the tiredness, loss of vitality, all of those things that I guess attracted me to what this is all about. And, you know, I definitely found a home here when I discovered this. So I also just wanted to make a big mention tonight for the gorgeous Sarah, who is going to be launching her business. Thank you all of those who have jumped on to support her. It's all very exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking for her, I imagine. So, but she does have an incredible story of what this has been able to do for her, and I can't wait for you all to hear it. But to kick us off this evening, we have the incredible Sharon Anyos, who is going to be sharing pretty much about what this incredible product is. So I'm going to find you, Sharon.
I'm already unmuted, babe.
Awesome.
How are you all? Hi, everyone. There's a few more you might need to. Hey, you might just need to mute Rachel, babe.
Okay.
Because there's a bit of noise in the background.
Oh yeah, no, she's looking.
Maybe just mute everyone again, and then I'll just take myself off mute. Maybe not. So we've got a little baby in the background. That's all good. Hi, everyone. My name's Sharon. I've been a part of this incredible program and company for nearly just about 3 years at the end of March. And to say that what we use, our Juice Body Transformation Program and the incredible products that support us through that, to say that it changed my life from a health perspective, from, you know, always having brain fog, headaches. I was quite cranky all the time, lower back pain, knee pain, plantar fasciitis. Like I was, prior to becoming a mama of 4 little boys, I was a 5-time world champion boxer, so my body had been put through quite a lot. And I just think when you don't take care of yourself because you don't know what you don't know, as you're coming through the ranks in any sort of sport or even if you're just going to work out, you normally walk into a nutritionist shop and they'll tell you what's going to help you get faster, fitter, stronger, you know, lose weight, burn this, do that. And I was just taking whatever I could just so I could try and be on the top of my A game. And what I actually found was all the stuff that I was putting into my body throughout that whole period of time was actually doing a lot of internal danger, like internal problems to my body. You know, it's loaded with lots of, I usually call them, if there's no kids that can hear, normally just a chemical shitstorm. The more you learn about it, the more dangerous you realise it is. And here we are constantly loading our body with this stuff, thinking that we're going to be able to get on the edge and feel good or look good. So obviously, as a 5-time world champion boxer, I had been approached by just about every nutrition company on the planet. The only one I hadn't been approached by was ours. I didn't even know it existed. And you know, knowing now, even as a mama, like I've only been on the products for 3 years with my kids. My kids are twins are 10, and I've got Willie's 8 and Tyler's about to turn 7. And I just think, oh my gosh, if only I knew about these when I was pregnant as well. But obviously our products are these babies. It's fruits, veggies and berries in a capsule. It's super simple. Our product is completely vine ripened. It comes off the vines when it's ready, not when we think we should pull it off and like lock it into cold storage for 4 to 8 weeks. So all of the phytonutrients and everything in the product actually get synergized together, whereas normally we don't get that. So if you bite an apple now, and well, I'm nearly 50, so I'm just going to put it straight out there. If you're around my age and you remember like probably growing up as a kid and you used to bite a piece of fruit and it was like, it was juicy, it tasted really sweet and juice would run down your chin and it didn't change colour. Like you bite an apple now, it's changed colour in about a minute and a half. If you haven't eaten it, it's all brown and there's no flavour and it feels like it's going to bust your teeth. So I think that's a lot of what's going on when they pick our produce really, really early. So we vine ripen everything. We cold press it. And then once we've got it through the cold press, we get rid of the juice because that's where all the sugar sits. And we keep every other part of the fruit or the vegetable in there. It then gets encapsulated, gets spun through this little machine at a really, really low temperature and gets encapsulated. So these babies here are actually live enzymes. And when I heard live enzymes, I was like, oh, that sounds really cool, but what on earth is a live enzyme? And I do say to people I've been hitting the head for living, so I'm not meant to know everything, which is all cool. But one thing I learned from one of the other girls who's in our team, whose family, they're all scientists, like they're scientists, right? Everyone's about research. So they actually did a test where they opened up, like they made 3 bowls of oats, because they said live enzymes meant to get rid of whatever's going on in your body, right? So they actually put like some fat burning powder from one of those health shops, and then they opened up all the multivitamins and a heap of other stuff they'd been given from the health shop in another bowl. And then they opened up these in another bowl. And what happened is about 6 hours later, they come back and it was like a water consistency. So these babies had gone and eaten through all the stuff that was in the bowl and just left nothing but liquid behind. So that gives you a bit of an idea of what it's probably going to do inside your body. And these are our micronutrients. So they go to work on straight into your bloodstream in about 3 to 5 minutes, and they work on all your joints, and they work on go through your blood, your organs. And I just, for me, they have just been like a lifesaver. Obviously, we've got omegas. I don't have any on me. We've eaten all of ours. If anyone's got a bottle of omegas, you can hold them up. Similar to these, but they're bright orange. And what we do is we don't have any fish at all in our omegas. We just have, we bypass that and we get the sea buckthorn and there's algae, and there's obviously the seeds from the raspberries. So we get all the stuff from our fruit and vegetables, and we've created our own omegas. And when I say we, it definitely wasn't me. It's been the company, and they've obviously, they hit the market in September, and they have just been incredible. I actually like to stick mine in with our chocolate complete powders, which I'll show you in a minute, because they taste like a Jaffa. And again, if you're as old as me, you might know what a Jaffa is. Look at that. Breton comes to my rescue. There's the amigos. So also, if you're on the fruit and the veg, or the fruit, veg and berries, you get to have these babies. I've got no red ones left. My kids love the red ones, and they're not spectacular on the green ones, so they only have to have one of those a day. But these are like, here we go. There's a bottle of omegas coming up. Brendan is the man at the moment. Thank you, babe. Has anyone got any red chewies? Doesn't really matter. But these, when I say the company's got a heart, it's like we've all got a heart, because we all, oh, there we go. Thanks, Sarah. We all become a part of being able to sponsor kids completely free. So not only does the company put their time and energy and money into it, but as franchisees, we put it's not much money that we put in there, but we do put something in there. So I love that we're already giving back as we start. And I'm just going to give you, this is like what one of the chewables look like. I'm not going to eat it on camera because my teeth will stick together and I won't be able to talk. So I'll do that after. So yeah, so we get to sponsor a child completely free. And what I love is, we don't sponsor a child for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. We sponsor a child for up to 4 years. Now, if you've gone to, look, I don't know if you've ever heard of another company that would do that, but it's $50. It's probably a bit more in NZ. It's like $50 a month worth of product. We're giving a child completely free just because we're getting a adult healthy. We're making sure that we're doing a really great service to the next generation. The only other product we've got are these babies, which is our complete powders. And these are mixed with, they've got a soy, like a soy plant as your protein. And people say that, I've had so many people ask me, like, doesn't soy give you breast cancer? It doesn't give you this, it doesn't give you that. When you look at what they do with soy when they pick it and how they clean it and wash it, then you've got something to worry about. Obviously, as long as your soy is under 10% of whatever it is they class it when they do it, or when they clean it, then it's okay. Ours comes in at 1%. So like, I've got complete faith. I put this in my body. My kids eat it. My parents have it. We make pancakes out of this. So I've been making crepes, like French crepes for, I don't know, my kids are 10, like the oldest ones. So I'm like, and it takes me hours to get like crepes done. And I just put an egg with these and a bit of banana and some blueberries, and I throw them in a pan, and I drizzle some maple syrup on them. I'm like, Mum, this is the best pancake you've ever made. I'm like, shut up. I've been cooking so hard for so long, and these things take me like about a minute and a half to put together versus my good old French crepes. So, you know, the crepes are gone and the completes are in. So we use them obviously I use them in the morning as a smoothie base, or if I'm going to cook with them. So, and there's other times where the kids are having cereal, like any of the granolas or anything, we'll sprinkle this stuff around like fairy dust. So I'll just sprinkle a bit on there, and I just know they're full of alfalfa bean sprouts, broccoli bean sprouts, pomegranates, ancient grains, mushrooms. And when we talk about how when we put food in our body that we crave more, like my kids actually cook mushrooms, and I can guarantee you the mushrooms have only been our complete powders for like the last year. They never touched mushrooms before then. And they're like, Mum, why am I eating mushrooms? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm just not even going to answer that. So knowing that I can get my kids to have a full range of, great produce is really exciting. Our JBT program, I love our JBT program. I don't have a cookbooks with me because I'm a computer girl. I do everything off my phone. But we have got obviously our JBT shred, which is we're in the middle of it right now. So for people that want to have results quick, whether it's drop weight, gain muscle, whatever it may be, or just really accelerate their results, we've got the Juicy Body Transformation Program. If you come onto our products, guys and girls, I just let you know this is a program for life. If you stop ordering your products, we don't kick you out of the JBT program. We keep you in there for life. We want to help set you and your family up the best way that we can. And again, I didn't have to make the recipes. Somebody else has, and she's incredible. She's she's in the top 10 master chef, and she's a whole food mama and definitely lives the mission. So when somebody's coming in and giving you all these tools to be able to utilize and share with our customers and our clients, or invite people to come and take a look at, it makes it so easy. We've also got in there, we've got a Father's Day guide. So for all those dads out there, we are definitely not a vegetarian program. We do have lots of vegan recipes in there, but there's lots of meat as well, because we do believe that not everyone wants to be a vegetarian. We've got Father's Day, Mother's Day, we've got Christmas, we've got an Easter guide. So for anyone, we've got Easter coming up, and instead of giving your kids stuff that you're going to get really cheap at the shops, you can make it even cheaper at home, and it's actually going to be full of good nutrients instead of the rubbish that I don't even want to guess what they put in the chocolate these days. So yeah, our program's there to support you 100%. It's all online via Facebook, and I think that's pretty much me over and out. I'll just quickly touch on, I did say I had quite a few things going on with me before I started this program, and it happened to me pretty quickly. Within 4 to 6 weeks, my back pain started to disappear. I could actually get up and walk in the morning, and I hadn't been able to wear stilettos for probably about 1.5 years because my feet were so bad. And anyway, now I'm back in stilettos, so I'm one happy girl.
Thanks, Sharon.
My pleasure, babe.
Friggin' awesome.
I feel like I was a million miles an hour.
I can definitely vouch for seeing you in stilettos. You were wearing some pretty hot ones when I saw you at the Babe Supporting Babes in the Gold Coast. They were very fly. So I'm going to put it on to the beautiful Sarah now, who is going to launch her business. So super exciting. Sarah, if you want to come off mute and tell us where you were before Juice Plus, where you are now, and what you're excited about.
Okay, hi everyone. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for jumping on and supporting me. I really appreciate your time. So I'll get started. I'll try not to take too long. So I first heard about Juice Plus about 18 months ago. There was a couple of ladies at my work that were posting on Facebook about it and selling it and stuff like that. And I was interested because I was actually training for a half marathon at the time, and I was running a household and studying, and I have a young son who's now 5. So I was interested in definitely getting some more energy to help me with my training. So I started taking the fruit and veggies, the good old fruit and veg, and noticed results straight away. I had more energy like that, like straight away. So I knew they were good. And one of the ladies at work that was selling them, she is a qualified nutritionist. Hi, Linda, if you're listening in. So I knew that they would be good, that if she was recommending them, I trust that, and that's good. Because it's just fruit and veggies in a capsule, so you can't go wrong. So I was just getting started on the program and the products when, unfortunately, I was diagnosed with locally advanced breast cancer, and was told I would need to have 6 months of intensive chemotherapy. So during that time, I kind of put everything down and didn't take any supporting supplements, because chemotherapy works by taking your immune system down, and the Juice Plus kind of works by taking your immune system up. So I just didn't want to interfere with it. But during that time, I did learn a lot about nutrition. I read a lot of books, and I followed the JBT program for recipes, and I took our complete shakes for the days and times when I didn't have food in the house or I was too tired to make anything. I knew that I had something nutritious. So thank you, Emma, for always being there to help me order them and stuff like that. And then when I finally finished my chemo after 6 long months, it was like the middle of summer. It was boiling hot. I was exhausted. I was needing to nap in the day all the time. It was it was pretty tough. So I straight away thought, yes, I can order my Juice Plus again now and I know that something out there can give me some energy. So I quickly ordered the premium caps, and yeah, I started taking them and nothing happened. And then at about day 10, I remember just being in the car and going, wow, I can actually see clearly. Like, I feel clear in the head, the fog's lifted, and I feel good. So that was awesome. My energy started to come back, which was good because I needed to get fit for my surgery, which came next. I had a mastectomy and 26 lymph nodes out from under my arm, so I needed to be pretty fit for that. And it did give me my energy back after that. Even after just about 2 or 3 days, after major surgery out of hospital, I was walking 20 to 40 minutes a day, just recovering and doing my exercises and doing everything and feeling pretty good. So I was stoked. And also I had to have radiation as well, 25 sessions of that, so that's pretty draining, but still I was glad I had my Juice Plus to keep me going on the harder days. And I was still running then. I could still run 5 kilometers during radiation, so that was amazing. And also during that time, I just loved the JBT program that we have, and learning about healthy eating. It taught me how to cook really, really well and really, really healthy, as opposed to eating out of packets and things like that, and eating sugar, all that sort of thing. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, my son, Zach, he has the Chewies, because his diet is pretty much eggs on toast. He doesn't like a lot of vegetables. We do what we can, but it's good knowing that he has got some form of fruit and veggies into him. And last year he was in prep and he only had 1 sick day off school all year, so I know that it's definitely helping him. And yeah, I'm stoked about that. And so now where I'm at is my really good. I've recovered really well from all my treatment. However, I have put on quite a bit of weight because of hormone therapy, which tends to mess with your weight a little bit. So I'm on our 8-week shred program, and I have managed to lose 2.5 kilos, which is a lot for me because I couldn't lose any before. It was really, really hard. And I'm just looking forward to being a part of this business. I really enjoy being part of this online community. It's really uplifting, and I'm looking forward to actually really inspiring others and helping other people with their health, because there's a lot of people out there struggling with their health, and if they need help, then it's good to have something out there that might be able to help them. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm up to. And thank you so much for listening in.
Amazing, babe. Such a good story. It gives me goosebumps every time. I'm so happy for you. We're going to switch gears now, and we have sort of touched on the fact that there is a business behind what we do, but with a business like this, there can often be like a few misconceptions that might come up. And we have the beautiful Val, who is going to share about one of those and hopefully debunk that with you for you tonight. So I'm just going to hand it over to Val now. If you can take yourself off mute, hun.
There we go. All good. Thanks for that, Emma. Hey, it's great to be on here tonight and to see so many faces here. I love coming on and hearing the stories. Sarah, you're amazing. That was an awesome share. Yeah, I get to help dispel some misconceptions around this little opportunity we have here. But first, I just want to share with you my journey with Juice Plus. So from 2010 to 2016, I had a conventional business, and I was working it really hard and working it 7 days a week. And I had 2 teenagers still at home, a husband, a house to run, and 2 dogs and 2 cats. So my time was spread very thinly across everywhere. But I must admit that my business got most of my time. I found myself saying no to a lot of my family and my friend catch-ups. Most people on a Friday might be having some drinks on the weekend and a barbecue and catching up. not me. I was just too tired. I would come home and make an excuse why I wouldn't go. I was in and out of hospital a couple of times during those years with stress-related illnesses. And in 2014, my mum became very ill, and it became apparent that it wasn't something that she was going to recover from. So that was another stressful situation, and trying to spread myself because I wanted to spend the time with my mum. And sadly, she passed away in June of 2014. And moving on to January of 2015, we got hit again with another family crisis, and our teenage daughter tried to take her life, and she was 16 at the time. This was a huge slap in the face for me. It was something had to change because it almost cost us, you know, more than I even care to think about. So we made a big life change decision and moved back home to New Zealand, and sold the house, left the business, shut the doors. But when I got over here, there was one thing that I didn't want to do. I knew I didn't want anybody else sucking up my time. I wanted to put it into my home and my family, and obviously our daughter still needed a lot of support and care. So I was looking around at what I could possibly do, and nothing was really coming to mind. I had plenty of time on social media, and during that time I saw a friend of mine. And now the last time I saw my friend, a couple of years before we left Australia, she was really sick. She was in a really bad place. And now here she was bouncing across the screen, doing a push-up challenge in the morning, 20 push-ups, and then doing step-ups on a park bench and walking on the beach, glowing, looking amazing. So I reached out to her, of course, and said, you know, hun, you're looking amazing. What's happening? So Deb shared with me what she was doing, and right away I did see an opportunity, and I thought, this is my lifeline. You know, this is a chance. What if I can make this work for me instead of going to work for someone else? And of course, I was very skeptical, and I had my questions, and I needed to have them answered. And so I get to share with you guys what blew me away. So I hope I don't shock too many of you, but sometimes we're questioned about whether we're a pyramid scheme. And now, if we take a look at life and how most of us have probably been working in a pyramid style system for most of that time, we can use several different structures, be it the armed forces, be it our parliament, be it our Woolworths. So tonight I'd just like to use Woolworths because I think it's something that everyone can relate to. And I've already done my pyramid. And at the top here we have our CEO, and we might have a few promotional jumps and levels through here, from the deli manager to the floor manager to a regional manager. And we always have our workers start down here. Down here we quite often have a Lisa. Now Lisa's going to start here, and if she works really hard and she puts in the long hours and she says yes all the time and gives up, you know, her weekends, then the possibility is that she's going to advance and get a promotion. While she's been down here, she's made friends with these ones because they work closely with each other. But to get to here, she's going to have to sort of out-talk them, out-schmooze the bosses, and sort of defriend them a little bit to get up here. What I love about this system that we have with this opportunity is ours is more like this. It's a great big long L, and I'm hoping you can all see that. We do have levels that we can advance and we can promote to. What I like is that we all start here though as a virtual franchisee. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a doctor, doesn't matter whether you're a rock star, doesn't matter whether you're a stay-at-home mum. Everybody starts here. What I love about this business is I don't have to step on anybody to advance to the next level, which I'm just going to put some letters in here, and it doesn't really matter what they are. these are our promotional levels. But for me to get there, and as I said, what I love is that I link arms and I help anyone that I bring on and talk to about this opportunity. Is for me to promote, I need to lift someone up. So every time we do it, advance and promote, we're helping someone else and we're lifting them up as well. And that's what I love about this business, I guess, is that we do get to help each other. I get to help each other with their health, with their lifestyle, because my mission now is to pass this on to as many families as possible, so that they've got choices to stay at home with their families, particularly my children, as they're having their babies. I don't want them working 7 days a week and really hard, and I want them to be able to have choices, to spend that time together. And that's it from me. And I'm sorry, Emma, I don't know who I am passing on to. Is Emma there? Julie? Julie, maybe?
Yep, Julie's on. Julie's going to be sharing with us about the fun stuff. And that's how, obviously the best thing about this business is how we can help others. It's not necessarily what we get paid, but obviously money is important, and it's necessary for survival in today's day and age. So Julie's going to share for us the fun stuff. Now, she's a busy mum, so I'm hoping she's ready. She looks like she's getting ready. So I'm going to get you to jump off mute when you're ready, babe, and share with us how we get paid in this incredible business.
Yes, just juggling business and parents. So I've had a bit of a computer malfunction tonight, so I'm on my phone. So hopefully you can see and hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool, great. I've been having a few issues with my speaker lately. So I'm just going to share a little bit about my story. 2 seconds. Children balancing, husband working. So just for anyone who's got any sort of queries about, whether you've got enough time to do a business like this or anything like that, I'm a mum of 4. And I certainly don't have heaps of time, and I very much do this in stolen moments. So it's certainly possible to do it in snippets like that. Now, can you hear me again? Can you hear me again now? Cool. Okay. It just came up and telling me that I'm muted. So, so Kira put a post on Facebook about working from home. Now, my husband and I had a business, a traditional business. I'd been working on that before I had my twins. So I've got 4 children. I've got Leo, I've got a 10-year-old, a just turned 7-year-old, and my twins are 3. So life was pretty, when I came across the business, the twins were just turning 1, and I really was like, I just don't have time for this. But I didn't have time also to return to my husband's business as much as he needed me, but also there was a problem with the amount of money that I had to pay for childcare, and the amount of money in the business left to pay, for me to be working in it, as well as paying for the childcare so that I could actually work. My husband and I had found with our traditional business that we lost a few clients. We had people who weren't paying their bills, which was a little bit of a problem. So, to come across a business like this, what I found was that with the opportunity to be able to be in control of creating an extra income, something additional to our business, that was something that excited me. What I also noticed was that I'd sort of been, being a mum for, on and off for so long, I'd started to lose my confidence. And to be able to be part of this amazing community where, as Sarah said, and Val, to be part of people that are really lifting you up and raising you up to, believe in you and supporting you on that way, has been really incredible for me. And to feel connected, because as a mum, sometimes you can feel quite disconnected in the home, and especially with twins, I found, I didn't want to go out a lot. So it's been really great to be able to connect with people. Initially when I started the business, it was really just to get the product a little bit cheaper. I went on to an event similar to this, where it was some normal mums on there sharing about supporting their husbands with their plumbing businesses, husbands who wanted to support, they wanted to support with their career goals and getting into music. And I also heard some amazing stories about people's health, people with thyroid conditions, people with skin conditions. And I was just like, well, I automatically knew a few people that I could help. So, you know, you might be in a place like that as well. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the fun stuff about the business now. So I'm just going to switch into business mode and about how we get paid. So in a business like this, what's the really fun part is actually we get paid 3 ways. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never been paid 3 ways in a business before. And that was really exciting. So we get paid, I'm going to try and do this at the same time while I'm holding onto my phone. Retail, profit, commission, and we also get paid bonuses. Okay, so I'm going to go into more detail about the bonuses in a second, but the first part is the retail profit. So the retail profit is what we get on the product that we sell. What I love about selling the product or sharing the product with people is we actually connect the customer with the company. The company takes care of all of the billing, and they also take care of all the billing and the shipping of the product. So we never have to handle any product other than our own, which is great because I really hate going to the post office. It's not much fun with twins. You end up buying more things and destroying the place. The second way we get paid is commission, and that's what we call more of a residual income. So you might have heard of things like residual income or beach money and those kind of things, and that's really the ability to create an income while you're not even working. So I know when I've had situations before where I've had to take time off to deal with the kids, my business has kept going because of the people that I've been able to work with as well. The third way, which I'm going to go into a little bit more detail, is the bonuses. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't get a lot of bonuses back there in the real world or the pyramid scheme when I used to work. Not a lot at all. In fact, I can't remember the last time I did. But in this business, you have unlimited bonuses and a lot of potential to earn bonuses along the way. So the first level that we work towards when we get in, I don't know if you can see that, is SDVF. And when you get there, you get a $400 bonus. And the person that taught you also gets a $400 bonus. So like Val was saying, it's really about a helping business. You can't be a not nice person and do well in this business because it's really about supporting people. And it's about meeting people where they're at as well. So it's not about getting them to, forcing people to do anything. It's really about is SC, sales coordinator, it's a $600 bonus. And the person that taught you also gets a $600 bonus. We have SSC, you don't even need to know what these mean at all. That's a $1,200 bonus. And the person that taught you also gets a $1,200 bonus. Then we have Q, NMD, that's a $1,500 bonus. And the person that taught you also gets a $1,500 bonus. And then NMD, which is really the main pinnacle position in the business, that is where you get a $3,000 bonus. And the person that taught you doesn't need to get a bonus by that stage, because typically you're earning close to $80,000 to $100,000 by that point in time. So yeah, so that's about how we get paid. And am I wrapping this up, Emma, or am I going to go back to you? Do you want me to wrap it up? So I just wanted to say to you, I'm not going to keep it going on for too much longer. This business is for all kinds of people. And it's not for everyone either. But if you've got some questions that you want to get answered, like Val shared, she did, and I know I did when I started, I had a lot of questions. So make sure that you contact the person that shared this link with you or the person that invited you along to our event tonight. So get those questions answered and make a powerful choice whether this is something that, maybe could support you and some goals that you have. I know since I started, I've been able to dream a little bit more, and I've certainly been able to spend some money on myself, which I've never been able to do since I had kids. I've always put everything into my kids, and now it's been so awesome to be able to develop myself on a professional and personal level, and also actually reward myself as well. So and just to be part of this community is really awesome. So thank you so much. I know there's so many other things you could be doing with your time, and we're really grateful that you chose to listen to this and chose to spend your time with us tonight. Thank you, and congratulations, Sarah. You did an amazing job tonight. Much love, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Thank you. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.